Most men lead lives of quiet desperation. I agree wholeheartedly. Most men lead lives where they are very unhappy with themselves. I'll give you an example. If you are suffering from erectile dysfunction, if you are suffering from suicidal thoughts, if you are suffering from any kind of depression, most men don't really talk about it. Like, let's say, I have suffered from porn-induced erectile dysfunction at a time, but I would think that nobody is having this kind of issue because most men don't talk about it. A lot of men, like 1 in 3 men, especially under the age of 25, are suffering from erectile dysfunction. So you would think that if I talk to 10 men, 10 different men, 3 of them at least might suffer from erectile dysfunction. And the same goes for depression. The same goes for suicidal thoughts, maybe not as much. But most men lead lives of quiet desperation. But because there is a stigma for men to talk about their issue, because especially when it comes to erectile dysfunction, because it feels like it's emasculating. Everybody is just shitting on men. It does not matter. We do matter. And there's a silent crisis in masculinity, an epidemic of lonely men. If we have a community of men where we are helpful towards one another, where there is a solidarity, a fraternity, maybe the world is shitting on men. Maybe, yes, a lot of women and a lot of society is telling us that men are useless. But it does not matter so much what people say, as long as we do not believe it and as long as we help each other. That's what I'm trying to do with this YouTube channel. I'm talking about quitting porn because being sexually disciplined and desexualizing your mind is essential for men. By quitting porn and desexualizing your mind, you are not objectifying a woman as much. You are not pointing fingers at women. You are not blaming women for your sexual deficiencies, your lack of sexual activity, etc., etc. And because you are not doing so, because you can be sound, you can be more masculine. There's so many benefits to being more masculine when you desexualize your mind. As I said, you're not blaming women. You do not have erectile dysfunction. You have more of your sexual energy. Therefore, you can be more happy. Therefore, you can achieve more. Therefore, you have less energy for more worthwhile goals, for a better vision for yourself, and you can become a superior man. That's why it's so important for me. And of course, there's more things than just desexualizing your mind and quitting porn. The first step is being authentic with yourself and talking to people you can trust, or creating communities. Maybe it's only virtual at first, but in real life it's always better to find a group of men that understand you, that might have gone through the same thing or are still going through the things. Most problems men suffer from are universal. So if you could be more authentic, you could seek out help instead of isolating yourself. You could find so much relief because you understand that this burden you are suffering from is not something unique to you. It's something that a lot of men might have gone through, might still be suffering from. You don't need to isolate yourself. You are not unique in the problems you are facing. Trust yourself and trust other men. We have to find a way to trust other men. Maybe some men will not be able to open themselves, but there are other men who could help you. So do not despair and do not isolate. You are not alone. You can find other men, and together we can help each other and face those predicaments. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you.